All right, hello everyone. It is Monday, November the 11th, and that is Veterans Day here in the United States. And I wanted to do a quick injury update, and that is again for my ruptured patellar tendon and my fractured wrist. But the main reason why I've been doing these videos is when I had the experience of rupturing my patellar tendon while playing tennis. And while I waited 10 days from that point until surgery, I was always looking up different videos or reading different articles on what to expect before surgery, what to expect immediately after surgery, as well as what to expect after surgery. So right now I'm 10 days after surgery, 10 days post-surgery, and 20 days since the injury occurred. So if you're following these videos, it's not much different than yesterday, day 9. So if you saw day 9's video, it's not going to differ much from today. It's since day 5 after the surgery, I've been relatively pain-free. I've tried to experiment with different things in terms of my leg. Namely, maybe a little bit more weight on the right leg, maybe a little bit more flex to the quadricep muscle, but nothing outside of the norm in which was recommended by the doctor or the physician that has been attending my right leg. So on November the 14th, which is about 4 days from now, 3 days from now, I think it's Thursday, I will follow up with the surgeon that did the work on my knee, Dr. Clay, respectively. And from what I understand, that I will have the stitches removed from my right leg and potentially meet with a physical therapist that day. So again, the pain right now is relatively mild. Sometimes there is some pain that will flare up, you know, if I have kind of the cojones to get up and move around a bit on my walker a little bit more than I'm used to. So, you know, if you watched the first few days of these videos, I was lucky to make it 10 feet from the bed that was made for me from Carla, much love, respectively, who is once again out on the tennis courts teaching our lessons solo. So again, much love as always to my wonderful wife, Carla, that has tended to every need of mine since day 1 of the injury. She was on the court the day it happened, so she's been there since second number 1. She was the first face that I looked up and saw when I went through so much pain. I kind of went into shock in a way. I didn't know really where I was, and I started thinking all these weird thoughts, you know, and I finally came to and looked at my leg and then kind of got all white and ghostly feeling and then kind of slipped away again, and then I, you know, kept looking up and there was Carla. So she's been here since day 1 of this injury. So again, the timeline for this is beginning flexing the leg and strengthening the leg and range of motion beginning this Thursday. And I think the normal duration for getting back to what I do, coaching tennis and playing it especially, or coaching it especially, but playing it is a passion of mine, and I don't ever plan on letting that go. A big shout out real quick to a David Roach out there that I know has been in this area for a while and watches these videos and always seems to motivate me to work harder. I don't know if he's been through a knee injury before. I think he said he might have been through one, but the way he messages me, hey, range of motion, keep grinding, keep working, I love that. I love that. Anyway, so a shout out to you out there for that, as always, to Rajesh Kumar, who made the MRI basically happen. Anyway, I won't dwell too much into that, but day 10, right now, my mindset is very positive. The first few days after surgery, I must admit, my mindset was very negative. What has helped me from the immediate day after surgery up until the pain went away was company. So if you go through this injury, number 1, make sure you respect your caregiver. I know sometimes when we're incapacitated and we can't get up to use the restroom or we can't get up to go to the bathroom, and maybe we're a little frustrated because we can't get up and we want to, that's where you have to realize who's taking care of you, and that person solely, if it's just one person. If you have the whole team, great. But I have had my wife Carla at beck and call since this occurred. I won't get explicit, but using the restroom both ways, showering, shaving, everything has been assisted by someone else. So if you're going through this solo, I'm doing this for you in a way. Please reach out to me if you're looking up this video in the future and you're doing this solo. I'd be more than happy to talk with you through those painful nights, give you ideas of what to do to get out of the chair, to get back into the chair, to try to get comfortable. And if you can't get comfortable at night when you're trying to sleep and you're weary from being up 4 and 5 days straight because of pain and discomfort, then message me. We'll talk it out. At the end of the day, though, I don't know how much is going to change between now and November the 14th, which I think, again, is this Thursday. Don't shoot me if I'm wrong. But right now, it's just another kind of run-of-the-mill day. Not much pain. We had some company today. Carla's been out teaching our lessons. I did one of our 5K tennis shows this morning, regrettably solo. But here shortly, I do hope that Carla can find a second in the day to breathe outside of taking care of our 5 kids, and cooking and cleaning and washing me off and everything else, so we can get back to our 5K tennis shows, which I enjoy so much. Outside of playing tennis and coaching it, I really enjoy doing those shows with Carla. Anyway, I have to hold my left arm up a little bit, or my right arm. It's sometimes when I hold it up so long, because it's broken, I have to hold my hand up like this, because if I hold it down, blood rushes to my hand, and it makes my hand feels like it wants to explode. It's weird though, because my knee, which is, I mean, just absolutely locked up. I got stitches all up and down the knee. I don't know if you can even see this, and maybe it's not a big deal, but I can kind of take this off. And you can kind of see what I'm dealing with here in that knee. And I hope I didn't just mess up my camera view. But that's kind of my knee in a sense. So I think ultimately the wound looks pretty good. Sorry for my hand obscuring the camera. So I don't know if that just blocked the view there. So that is the knee. And I know it looks bad, but I'm really, really, really positive. I really and truly am positive. And all of you that watch these videos and watch our 5K tennis shows, I used to call them podcasts, but then I was advised that it's not a podcast because there's video, whatever it's called. They've kind of helped me get through. There's a young lady out there, Daniela Machado, I think, was the name, and she has been instrumental in kind of the late night talks when I'm in brutal pain and I have to let my wife rest, because the last thing I need is Carla to get down with an injury at this point. Also, Jean, I think it's Swart, Jean, 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 has also been really fun to speak tennis with going through this. But ultimately, again, I made it my goal to do these videos because when I went through these, or when I was awaiting surgery and not knowing what to expect just after surgery, I would always look on YouTube. What's gonna happen on day 1 and day 2 and day 3, and I would always find 1 week post or 6 days post and then 2 weeks post, and it's kind of like my motto. I have it tattooed on my back actually. One day I'll do a tennis show and I'll pull the shirt off and show you on my back. But I have a tattoo that says day by day right in the center of my back, and that's how I kind of live life, day by day with 5 kids. You never know what the next day is going to bring. You're living day to day, minute by minute, paycheck by paycheck, or prior to that, paycheck to paycheck. So you have to live day by day. And sometimes I would find myself in this really deep negative rut, like I just lost my ability to coach, which is how I earn bread for my home with 5 kids and a wonderful wife. And I find myself sidelined. What can I expect the next day? What can I expect the next day? What can I expect the next day? So I wanted to make sure I did these every day. Anyway, day 10 is not much different than day 9, and I hope that day 14, when that day comes, will bring a whole lot of positive change, and maybe it won't. Maybe it'll bring just more reality, but no matter what, I will remain positive throughout. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Again, I know a lot of you have been communicating with me privately through different social media type platforms. You can see us at Instagram at 5K Tennis, on Facebook at 5K Tennis, or Justin, Justin, space Carla with the C, Carla, space Davis, Davis, on Facebook. Also, you can email me at 5ktennis@mail.com. And Carla has Twitter, and I think it's 5ktennis1. 5ktennis, the number 1, and however that works, but I'm not 100% positive. Anyway, thanks so much for everyone, and hopefully we have Carla back for a 5K tennis non-solo show tonight. If not, we will do it tomorrow. But stay positive. Much love to everyone. Let's go. Come on. As always, let's go. Let's go. That's not gonna bring me down. That's not gonna bring me down. No way. Come on. Stay fit. Have fun. Create friendship. Share tennis with everyone. Stay positive. Mwah. Much love to all of you, and I will see you guys soon. Take care, and look forward to day 11 mañana. Adios. So to end this video, another shout out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Carla, that has really done everything for me since this devastating injury turned my career upside down, starting right here in this emergency room. So thank you so much, Carla. I cannot wait to be back 100%, and I hope it happens quickly. Subscribe to our channel, guys, and we will see you guys again very soon.